Hey, welcome to the reading of chapter 4 of How to Lose a Planet, the Afrofuture epic. I'm going to read it off my Kindle, chapter 4, Lacey, Poor Kid. This is fun, isn't it? On the night of the prison break, a strange man wearing dark eye makeup and a black bandana over the lower half of his face had opened the passenger door of Lacey Simmons' car. He whistled while heaving Kato's limp torso into the seat and shoving his legs in like he was tucking away loose shoestrings. He twisted his head around and studied the car's interior. His gaze followed the blue neon piping running along the black dashboard. On the passenger door, he found a button, pressed it, shook his head, and looked at Lacey. These choice rides, different just for the sake of it. The car's auto harness activated and strapped Kato's torso into the seat. His eyes were closed. His chin rested on his chest. Lacey nudged her fallen glasses back to the bridge of her nose. Is he alive? The stranger shrugged and knocked two fingertips into Kato's temple. Nah, dead as earth, I'm afraid. I'm a crack shot. She gripped the steering wheel and shook it. A high-pitched whimper slipped between her pursed lips. The stranger disappeared, leaving the passenger door open. Hey, stupid! She heard the words before seeing another face by the passenger door. Rocky? She was almost relieved to see the mad woman eyeing her. Rocky's green bandana hung around her neck and two of her pink braids dipped over her left eye and grazed her round cheek. What are you doing? Rocky said through rows of silver teeth. Both her empty hand and the one holding his shooter gestured. Drive, you idiot. He's dead? No, he's not dead. She looked at her watch while Kato moaned. Stubborn bastard was slowing us down. Move. LPS leaves breadcrumbs, so auto drive is deactivated. No problem, though, because I know you memorized the route. And keep the tires down. He'll be up by the time you get there. She looked at Rocky and tried to blink but couldn't. Rocky sighed. Are you panicking? She looked away from her and down the black road ahead. Uh-huh. Look at me. She obeyed. Rocky held up the face of her wristwatch. Panic about this. First, I hate being late. Second, we sent the inkheads. We sent them for you. Sierra and Kato would have been fine, but you shouldn't have visited him. My last-minute hack into Sierra's frequency is the only reason you're still alive. She pointed her shooter at Lacey. But I can just do what I sent the inkheads to do and take care of Kato myself. Or, she nodded. Okay, of course. Rocky closed the passenger door and disappeared. She looked down the road again. She took a deep breath and trusted her muscle memory. The VR simulation, which she'd used more times than she could remember, had helped her memorize the escape route and prepared her for the anxiety. The city's a madhouse. She slipped the transmission into drive and stepped on the acceleration pedal. She glanced at Kato's bloody clothes from the corner of her eye. Hey, wake up! Wake up, stupid! He groaned but remained still. She maintained a modest speed while driving through Quest City. She bit the tip of her tongue to reassure herself that she wasn't dreaming. With the left hand, she controlled the vehicle. With her right, she reached into the compartment between the seats and retrieved a cigarette. Driver window 80%. The top 20% of the tinted window on her side dissolved and the city snatched away her cigarette smoke. She looked at Kato and grimaced at the string of saliva stretching from his bottom lip. Stupid. She wiped the saliva away and realized she was being maternal. Also stupid. When she realized she hated the taste of the cigarette, a muddling of dirt and heat, but didn't care, she knew she was still panicking. She turned into the eastbound freeway. The car climbed the steep ramp. Kato seemed to take a deep breath, but was still unconscious. Driver window 100%.